Keir Starmer completely loses his mind yesterday with the comments he made before our eyes. I really don't know what he is thinking before making such comments. Well, as always, we will go through the comments of Keir Starmer that have shocked everyone, but yay, we know he is a politician and such comments are unavoidable. But before we get there, if you've not already subscribed to our channel and ring the notification bell for more British content. According to an article published by GB News, Sir Keir Starmer has dismissed speculation about his future as Labour leader, as he suggested he plans to remain in power for a decade. It comes as the Prime Minister is under pressure with the party dipping in the polls, losing votes both on the right and left to Reform UK and the Green Party. He also spent the party's conference having to fight off speculation about Greater Manchester Mayor Andy Burnham potentially launching a preemptive coup against his leadership. When asked by The Sun if he still intended to be in power after a decade, he said, "Yes, it's 10 years of national renewal, and I always said it was a decade of national renewal. And I made it very clear in my conference speech how serious I am about patriotic national renewal, taking our country forward." Mr. Burnham relaunched a set of attacks on the Prime Minister, criticising the narrow and shallow way Sir Keir runs his government, citing the handling of the two-child benefit cap rebellion at the launch of his new book, Head North, a rallying cry for a more equal Britain, co-written with Liverpool Mayor Steve Rotherham. Mr. Burnham was asked about the case of backbench rebel and Liverpool West Derby MP Ian Byrne. Mr. Byrne had the whip withdrawn and was suspended from Labour for 6 months for voting for a SNP amendment to end the two-child benefit cap. He eventually had the whip restored in February. Asked about Mr. Byrne, the Greater Manchester Mayor said, "No one lost the whip under Brown or Blair," before he argued MPs' careers were jeopardised for saying the right thing. Reports The Spectator. Pressed about a potential threat from the Greater Manchester Mayor, Sir Keir appeared to downplay the reports. He told the BBC, "It is the bread and butter of politics. Every leader gets it. It's in the job description. I don't focus on that. Labour has hit its lowest ever poll rating with YouGov as the pressure mounts on Sir Keir Starmer. The party has fallen to just 17% of the vote, around 10% points Reform UK, and just 1 point ahead of the Greens. Sir Keir's party is now polling with YouGov lower under Sir Keir than the Conservatives ever did under Rishi Sunak. The lowest Tory score recorded before the last election was 18% in a move on the offence. Sir Keir took aim at Reform, suggesting Nigel Farage's party was too Putin-friendly. Speaking to reporters at the BAE factory in Preston after signing an £8 billion deal to sell Typhoon jets to Turkey, Sir Keir added, "There is no way Nigel Farage and Reform could have won the order we won yesterday with Turkey. We only won that by being a leading member of NATO, whose central challenge is Ukraine." Mr. Farage has previously hit back at criticism over his stance on Russia, telling Bloomberg he thought Kremlin chief Vladimir Putin was a very bad dude. Mr. Farage's bid to bring forward legislation for the UK to leave the European Convention on Human Rights has been blocked by MPs, with the Reform MP leader accused of being Putin's patsy. During his speech, Mr. Farage told a group of MPs sat behind him, "Children, be quiet," following continuous interventions. The Reform leader forced a vote on withdrawing from the European Convention on Human Rights (ECHR) through a 10-minute rule motion on Wednesday. The vote was not on the legislation itself, but on the principle of bringing forward a bill. MPs voted against the motion 96 to 154, majority 58. So guys, do you think Keir Starmer can really make it for another term of office? An additional 5 years, making it a decade? Let me know in the comment below. In my opinion, I don't think he can make it again. Let's take a look at some things going on in this government that will make you doubt whether Starmer will even be fourth in opinion polls. So what are your thoughts on this? Share with us in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more British news.